it's a story about high school discipline, one that attracted national attention, and 2 attorneys bankrolled by the National Rifle Association.
Today, the 17-year-old high school junior who was kicked out of his Willows High School over a gun incident got the expulsion overturned. News 10's George Warren was there when the decision came down. George?
Well, in a community where outdoor activity centers around the hunting of waterfowl, the case was seen as the right of a young man to take part in illegal activity without getting kicked out of school. Well, the National Rifle Association saw Willows as a place to take a stand on the issue, and as it turns out, they had a sympathetic audience with the Glenn County Board of Education.
Gary Tudesko will be finishing his junior year at Willows High School despite what happened there in late October. Tudesko got expelled for leaving 2 shotguns in his pickup truck on a public street on the other side of the tennis courts. But 2 attorneys hired by a consortium of gun rights advocates convinced the Glenn County Board of Education to overturn the school district's expulsion.
The district shall reinstate the pupil, orders that his record of expulsion and any references to it be expunged by the district.
The Board of Education said school administrators overstepped their authority because the pickup truck was on a public street unrelated to school activity. That's what most of the people in the room wanted to hear.
Oh, I'm very glad that it happened. I'm very glad. I don't see how they could have done anything else.
But the high school principal who initially recommended the teen's expulsion was unmoved in his opinion that what he did was right.
I'm very, very concerned about those weapons being on or near a public school campus. You know, I fear for the safety, and I fear for, for my safety, the kids' safety, and the employees' safety.
In a statement following the decision, Gary Tudesko briefly acknowledged his history of bad behavior that may have helped lead to the expulsion.
This has made me realize even more that school is important, and in the time I've been away, I now know that I have to be more respectful to my teachers and peers.
It is possible the Willows School District could go to court to try to block Gary Tudesko's return, but it's too soon to say whether that will actually happen.
I hope that the district will let this case end here. If they'll stay out of court, we'll stay out of court.
So when does Gary get to return to Willows High School? Well, it wasn't after lunch today. His attorney told me that he hadn't thought that far ahead and that he would work it out with school administrators. There are actually 4 reasons that the Board of Education found for reinstating Gary to Willows High School, and they are found in this statement of decision, which we've posted on our website.
Well, when he does get back to school, it'll make one heck of a term paper.
Yeah, I wonder how he'll be treated when he returns.
Yeah. We'll have to see.